Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 376 of Factorio with the C-Block mod, where we are working towards better modules and beacons at the moment, polishing all of our new crystals that we are making up at biter farming. At least if this gets up and running with enough queens to make big biters, we'll see. It needs time and maybe some more resources at some point. But while waiting for that, we're just setting up the polishing and cutting and stuff. And I just wanted to update our blueprint for the robot drop-off station. Because, well, a lot of the time, when we get resources in, we just have the top warehouses being emptied while the bottom ones are still full. And the train will just sit and wait until the bottom warehouse gets emptied enough to empty the wagon. And that just means that we won't have as high throughput as we need, because, well, the bottom warehouse might be empty before the train gets back then. So it would be nice to have them balanced a little bit more. And I have done this in earlier episodes, but we're just gonna do it from scratch, I think. I always get confused about how to do it though, so, well, we can do it with combinators, but it is possible without any combinators. I don't know. So we need to measure how much is in each warehouse. And we want those on separate circuits, I think. Can this do the math by itself? No, it can't subtract them. I don't think, at least. So do we need a combinator for between each of these? Maybe. Because then we can... Well, if we put something in here, what does that signal give us? Actual item things. But if we had the same thing in these, it would just add them together. So we do need it on separate signals, I think. I feel like this is way too much, though. So if each... No, wait, this is the wrong one. We need a... not arithmetic, but comparing combinator or something. I still feel like we don't need that. If... Can we just get the signal from the green thing? Is that just if red signal is less than green signal? I don't think it works like that, but... stop that for now. So red signal is not below green right now. Let's actually just do our tests out in the open. So we don't have to worry about the station and everything. So we could just do it stupid and just move everything up, but then we would just have the opposite problem of the rear wagon being the last one emptied. So we do want it to be somewhat intelligent. We're really not doing anything with this one. Do we need the other one? like that. Oh wait, I think we can just take one signal into the input, do this. Do we even need to divide or anything? If we do minus 100, I think we can just make a buffer that it can have 100 more than the other. Just output whatever. So this now gets the 900 minus 100 in there. Let's wait with this, because otherwise I will be confused. So right now this is trying to tell us that there's 1,000 more in here than here, except we haven't hooked this up yet. So if we do... No, we do need a green one there, otherwise we will get a longer chain. If we divide this by minus 1, output signals minus 1,000. And then we add like 500 there, then it should be minus 500, yes. So if this is, well, with anything is above, what do we want our buffer to be? 500? 1,000? It should move stuff, or this should be enabled. Since there's more up here, it shouldn't be enabled right now, but if we put in another 500, they're equal. The output is 0, it's still not enabled. Another 500. Now we should be at the limit. No, wait. What? 1,500. Oh yeah, it's only 500 more. So we can add another 500. It's still not working. And then we add another one, and it should take stuff. Right? Why is it not taking stuff? Anything. A 1,000. Oh well. 2001 minus 1,000 should give 1,001. Oh wait, is it because I used the red thing instead of the green thing? This doesn't give us any good things? No. It just gave us the calculation from there. We actually need this going in. Yes. Or just going directly to there, maybe. I don't know what's best. Oh no, we're running out of red wires. This wire is correct. This wire is correct. This wire is not correct. That wire is not correct. But this should work. Now it is enabled for one tick. And now we're down again. But at another 1,000. And we will work. Since it's adding the two signals together. Minus 1,500 plus 2,400 is just below 1,000. Good. And now we get the problem since we don't have enough wires. You should be the other way around. No, we can just take this again and say if anything is below 1000. Oh, was that what this had? What? Oh, wait, what? Below minus 1000. Something like that. So this allows that one to work. Get too low, and they stop. Get even lower. And this should start working. Why is it not? Minus 1800. 1000. That's minus 800, okay. So now it works, okay. So there's a 2000 item difference. Now that one works. Now it doesn't. Add 1000, then they're equal. Add another 1000, then this will start working with one more. Yes. Good. So this is correct, I believe. And if we grab that, we can get 3 wires. Do we want more of these inserters though to balance it? Also, they shouldn't really ever get or be going, well, transporting things down. But still. This space could be reserved anyway. We have this out here. And that is true even if we haven't gotten that, because we can't get a rail in there anyway. And when these become provider warehouses, we won't have that just, but it just should still be fine. So here we can have even more inserters if we want to. Should we connect this in just to have the number? Sure. Minus 10. Thousand. I think I like that. And let's just check a little bit more, maybe now they are transferred. Now we're not calculating the average of all of these, which is what we're doing at the chest stations, if they are allowed to input and stuff. But I don't really care about that. Because then they can also be outputting to the wrong direction. So 980 more down here, 1000 more there than there, 340 more here, which makes sense. And if we keep adding more, we will at some point have these work as well. Yep. Good. Just small improvements. Good, and this will be our new station for now, until we get provider warehouses. Then we can get our crystal shards and crystals in. We don't have a name here, right? No, good. So is this called crystal processing? Yes. Crystal shard. Are we singular or plural? I believe we're supposed to be singular. I made that rule at some point. Good. Crystal shard. Bowl. Crystal processing empty. Go. Crystal. Bowl. Crystal processing. Crystal empty. Go. Now this... Oh, it is... Well, has been producing. But blue are still low. Good. Hopefully we will get some shards and crystals. But maybe we haven't gotten enough yet. But, I mean, that's a start anyway. Forgotten more queens here? Yes, we are working. We could expand on that as well. Good, you should come as well. And I'm just gonna go up there and expand on the queen stuff. Because why not? The faster we scale it up, the faster we get better modules. So that's enough for 3 more. Some of these will probably still be, well, not running. Because we will have single queens and single extra queens in some of these, but that's fine. We only have 1 extra queen, but we might as well put that into a machine. Because they shouldn't be able to deadlock each other at all, unless we lose a queen, but let's just cross our fingers that we won't lose one. So we still have some stuff here. Good. Good, so we're cutting up shards and we're cutting up crystals. We're polishing stuff. And those need to go to a train soon. We're not sending them back to this base because we won't really be producing the high tier stuff here. I don't feel like keeping expanding here. It's not too great for that. But we'll figure that out in a bit. So is that all? No, we need to powderize, mill some things. No, not that. This one. And then these need to be updated to cuts. Cut blue, cut red, cut green shard, and cut blue crystal, cut green crystal, and cut... Wait, that should have been red. This should be green. There we go. And blue is right, yes. These are fine. Polished are fine. Why do we have this weird limitation here? We don't down here, so I guess I just put that up from scratch. Actually, let's not limit them at all. Okay. So that is everything we need here, right? We have all of this, we have all of the shards, we have all of the splinters. We might need more of these. No wait, we already scaled that up. We might need more cleaning of milling drums. But we're doing that up here as well. Oh, this was production of milling drums, okay. Where are we making the things we need here? The grinding wheels. They're not coming in by train. Wait, oh, at the end here. I'm just blind. I thought these were all 3 crystal grindstones, but they're not. Okay. So that has been scaled up nicely as well. If I was to do this over, I would have put this out at the side so we could scale all of this independently. But, oh well. This doesn't make a lot of sense anymore since we have our biter farming going, so we shouldn't need that. Good. So we should make a new station that can carry everything. Though probably in small amounts. I don't want a train for all of the products here. But maybe just a wagon for each tier of products. Like we have one wagon here for one tier of the product. We could even just expand on this station. I don't really want this train to be in the way though. Though that should be decommissioned soon. So let's reuse this. And we will just rename this to... Wait, what? Oh, so when you put a train down where the old one was, it copies the settings, I guess. Now this will just be polished crystal, not splinter. And we will have shards here. Polished. Whoops. Let's actually not do that yet. We need to limit the wagon first. 2 rows for each. Stop it. Come on with these 3 that are being delivered. Oh well. So we're doing this from the right, it seems. No, just this one first for whatever reason. Then green, red, blue. It is from the right, my bad. Red, whoops. And blue. And then the harmonic, or the full crystal stuff. I don't still know how to do this, or say this. Polished green, whoops. Polished red. And polished blue. Are we using filter inserters for that on the other end currently? Yes, we are. Not sure if we'll continue with that or we'll find some how else to do that, but we'll see. Good, so let's do blue. Red, oops. Harmonic. And green. And then the next tier. Good. And even if this is not operating at full speed, I can live with that. Again, we shouldn't really get that many crystals in here yet. No, this is not correct anymore. Where is test? That is not correct anymore either. Crystal. Polished crystal. So we should do all of the items, is that correct? I have 12 different things. 4, 6, 8, 12. If all of them are full, so 4,000 of each. I wish you could copy this stuff around. Maybe you can. And oops. No, if you left click it or right click it, you just lose it. Wait. What does it mean that it's empty? I don't think you can do anything with that. Eh, 4,000. Green, harmonic, shards, red, green, harmonic. How am I that bad at counting 12, 2, 4, 6, 8? Did I remove some? I don't know. No, not fruit count. Item count. And the full crystal stuff. Okay. Or we don't want to wait for everything, but maybe a minute. So if one of them does not get filled up, we can still go with the rest of it. No, maybe a minute is too little. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Probably not. And it needs to go somewhere else at some point, but we'll see. Good. So I think we are now done here. We lack robots or anything? We do seem to lack robots. $250? Sure. Good, and they're not all working, so we're fine now. Great. Now, did we start a station over here? We did. And I guess that is meant for the ore crystals, meaning these, I guess. And we did start exporting seedlings from here. Yes. How is this still not running at full speed? Is it not supposed to without beacons? That's probably it. Or we're just still exporting too much stuff from here. Or maybe not. I don't care. We have seedling. Let's get out of there. So we need these in. We need this in. We need that in. Base mineral oil. That's not lubricant. So we might have a problem. Do we make base mineral oil up at fish and then turn it into lubricant? Is this base mineral oil or lubricant? It's base mineral oil. Okay. And then we turn that into lubricant. No, wait, we turn the fish oil into lubricant. And then we're burning the base mineral oil. Okay, we can do better than that. If it was still running at least. Should we go look at that first, or should we just continue with this overview? This stuff is something we need for everything, so let's not focus on it here. Also need... so this was blue from these, yes. So we need these as well. Did I get everything here? No. We need wood as well. Okay. That is something we need for everything. Good. This is simple. Two of those, one of those. Okay, so it's not one-to-one of everything. That is a little sad, but I guess it's okay. And we need these and these. And that is 2-to-1 again. Oh, we also need that one, and that one. So those 4 things and these 3 things. Not sure if we're making enough alumina to make something like this work. But we should have enough to get it started at least. And we want to do these at a different location than all of this, because this is a lot. Even though we won't need a lot of machines for this, I don't think. Not really. And that's even without beacons. We do need a lot of machines for this stuff. Okie dokie. We have base mineral oil, we have these, we have wood, we should be fine. Good. Let's go to the newest base then, and let's just call the train as well. Is it one of these? Yep, good. Good. Now, what sort of stuff do we need in here? These should have probably been in their own production blocks, so we could just get an overview. Wood, steel, silicon carbide, silicon, okay. Aluminum, base mineral oil, crystal seedling, crystal catalyst. And that's it. I still don't remember half of that though, but you know how it is. So we should probably get barrel stuff first. Oh, and actually our balancing of our warehouses works very bad with having different items in the warehouses. So maybe we should still keep the old one. Or maybe we should just sanitize it every time we put something down that doesn't need these. I'm not sure if I will forget that, but it's not the worst in the world to have to do. So that's barrel stuff. What does it look like we need the most of? 15 per second, 3 plus 3, so 6, 15, 45, that's just one barrel though. 200 of this per second, that's 4 barrels. Of these, so it is just wood, silicon carbide, steel that are the most robot intensive things. Wood, silicon carbide, steel, crystal catalysts. Crystal seedling and base mineral oil. Do we get any outputs from any of these that we need to take care of? Or that can help us self-sustain, maybe? Doesn't look like it. It's just one product from each of them. Okay, that's fine. Good, we need warehouses and inserters. Good. And why don't we just get all of the trains started first? Maybe starting with fuel. Maybe starting with naming our stations. So what is this? This is not crystal processing, even though we process crystals. Crystal ore processing, maybe? Sure. Not sure how I messed the fuel part of this up, but who knows. Okay, crystal ore processing fuel. Let's just steal that. Oops. Good. And then we just need all of the other trains. And the station names, of course. Maybe start there. So wood was one of the not what? Wood. One of the intensive things. Not that we really need that much of anything here. Arbeit. Oh wait, I forgot about barreling stuff. Well. Unless we only need barrels, I believe. Are barrels just steel, or is it also iron? It's just steel. We need steel for other things as well. So if we're sure that we do not need anything but barrels. Also, I haven't even thought about water, but that should be fine. I mean, this comes from barrels, right? Yes. And this comes from barrels, yes. So we just need barrels. So we don't need a barreling thing. We just need steel. And then we need to remove some stuff. So this was steel. Then what was the next thing? Alumina. Wait, what? Stop it. I feel like wood, silicon carbide, steel, alumina. We also need crystal catalysts. So I missed one to start with, so now it would have been right if I didn't start removing stuff. Great. And alumina. Good. Seedling. And mineral oil. I think that is everything. Yeah, I sort of believe that. Let's actually manual this so it keeps unloading. Good. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.